Well, it is officially that time. We got you in the old Craftsman toolbox camera stand. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to fit inside of here. I figured if there's any time, go outside, boy. Go outside. Get out. Tram. Chew. There you go. If there's any time to drop this thing, it's gonna be now. And you might as well do it with an audience. A lot more in the top. Let me stop and examine. Stay tuned, I'll let you know how this turns out. Alright, so something was really unhappy. I'm not sure what, but pulling the trainee back off. Which may be... Oh, look at that. I thought that was going to be a challenge. Alright. Let's recenter the jack so we don't drop the nose of this thing on the ground. I'm gonna pretend this is the real deal. So it's definitely not a belt housing problem that's keeping us from going in the whole way. Here's our input shaft. Let me, maybe you can go for a ride on the transmission while I do this. Yeah, let's set you up in here. How's this look? Oh, that's decent. Let's stay. How that? Grab our little flashlight. Shine some light on. Oh, it's an aluminum cover. Unreal. Okay. There you go. And now enter input shaft. Fully seated. Going in. Oh, maybe. Just maybe. We should start somewhere else. How'd I do lining this thing up? Bad. Real bad. Okay, that might be it right there. Fuck. So I gotta take the whole thing back apart and line up the friction disc. Time is in. It's 7:15. Man. Okay, that's not that many volts. I'm gonna leave it play this time because I don't feel like stopping it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll put it on a time lapse. If not, you can fast forward. There's only 2 flywheel bolts. They're also the wrong ones. They're the old ones. I just put them in there for funsies. Okay, that fits nice. And how about you? That fits. Oh, it's not awful bad. Just not awful good. Okay, I could definitely draw that thing in with bolts if I had to. It's like a, I guess I'd call it a perfect fit. Yeah, a couple more times. The best way to file your burrs off is to use your 2 machine surfaces to do it. Alright, that's a lot better. I can live with that. So now, here's a workout. I think it's time for a nap. Well, I decided not to bore you with the details, but yeah. I tried using my little plastic alignment tool, and it's got too much slop in it for how tight of a fit this thing is. So I tried to put this in after using the alignment tool, and it went poorly. It wouldn't go at all. So I just took it all back apart and then used the input shaft as my alignment tool because it's a tighter tolerance. And here we are. Oh, there she went. Man, is that thing tight. I think that's bottomed out in there. So, woof, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that in the truck. I don't know how I'm gonna do that on the bench, being honest, without a sledgehammer. So, that's gonna be interesting. I would think at this rate, I'm just gonna have to do myself a favor and put it all together before I put it in. I'm just worried about the lifting points on this truck. It's not great. This is what you get. That ear there with 2 little bolts into an aluminum head. Woof. The front side's got this bracket, which isn't a whole hell of a lot better. It's still all cast aluminum. There's no... It's not like steel where if you're getting overlift on it, it bends. That shit just fucking breaks off, and I really don't want to deal with that, so... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try it once on the ground and rolling around in the dirt. But in the meantime, I got this idea. Since we're here and we're trying things, let's pull this back out. I hope I don't ever have to change this input shaft. Well, at least by then, it'll wear itself in some, right? My goodness. Yeah, this is gonna suck a lot. This is kind of why I've been leaving this whole shooting match apart. You gotta pull as straight as you can pull on that thing, and then it comes out. It's, like I said, it's a perfect fit. So, while I'm here, I got to thinking I'm gonna assemble my thing in the bell housing and stick it all in there and see what it looks like. So that's the next item on the list. Oh, easy. So now if there's a good way to do this and check clearances and stuff, I would. Because that would be really cool to see that thing just chilling in there. But I don't. So well, my phone died and I was not aware of it, but that's alright. I wasn't doing a whole lot. I did a couple more test fits with this thing. And with just this guy inside the bell housing, it is tight. Like tight. Like, I don't even know where my feeler gauges are. But it's like 0.02 of an inch. 200 thousandths of an inch. Another like, right? Is that right? I don't know. Let me look on my, hang on. Yeah, 25 thou. That's how much I got, give or take, of relief on this guy when it's all uptight. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't really know what I'm going to do about that yet. I'm on 8%, so the next thing I take of this, I'll be sure to stick this whole shooting match back together and stick it on there and let you see what I got sticking out on the back of my bearing retainer. At that point, to make this any better, I got to take this off, or I got to take this off. And that there, that would be nice. That'd give me, I don't know, what's a 16th in thousandths? 16th's like 0.625. So that would be like just shy of 3 of those. And that would be better than 1 of those. So that would be like that much. Yeah. That's still not great, but that's not great as what we got. So there's a 22, a 24, and a 25. So yeah. I don't know. It's not bound up in there, but it's certainly not loose in there. So I got some thinking to do, I got some figuring to do, I got some testing to do. Today was the big day. It's the 10th. I bought EFI Live, so that'll be here soon. I'd like to get this transmission buttoned up before diving into that. So I don't know. My other option is to just try it. Put this whole thing together as it sits and see what happens. They give me a good clutch throw on that thing. You only have to stroke it, you know, that little tiny bit there. It'd be kind of sweet, but I don't know. Another 1/8 inch of shim would be nice. A 1/2 inch bell housing spacer would have been awesome. But such is life. I can't really tell where that thing was riding. That would be a concern then. I'd definitely need the longer. Well, I don't even know what I'd do then, because that's not. Oh, the Dodge is like 1 inch. So that'd be tough. I think I'd turn this thing down before I would go to the Dodge. I don't know how much meat's in this pocket, but it's probably enough. And that little nub in there. take this to a nice face. I don't know. I got a lathe now. I might as well do it. And then really destroy this thing and then have to buy another one. We'll see. Like I said, really want to do this without using the lathe, just because that's not a household, like your hobbyist machine. So if this all works, I'll try my release and everything, and I'll start the truck up in here and release the clutch with the transmission attached to it and grab it and make sure it's going to stop. And then I might still turn this down for safety. I don't know. As everything wears in too, it'll get better, but we'll see. The dog's barking at something. It's time for bed. More to come tomorrow. Well, Wednesday. We'll see.